Hey guys, welcome to episode 53 of Terni career mode. Just before we start, this is the last ever video on FIFA where I will have an intro before the video starts. So just to quickly explain why that will be, is because when I edit a video, I'm allowed to edit it 40 times, and then so like I can have 40 clips, and then I can't go over that. So if I don't have an intro, I have like teeny intro scenes, so like 2 intro, 2 outro, and they will be gone, so I can have extra footage in a video. Like in this episode, I remove one of the snippets of the outro, and I managed to put an extra game in. Because of that, this episode will have 3 games in. As you can tell by the kind of long video length, 8.5 minutes. So this is the last episode that there will be intro and outro in, just getting that cleared up, because I don't think the intro actually looks that good anyway. And it's better for me and better for you guys because it's kind of pointless in there. So if it's out, then I can have more video time, and you guys won't just have to watch as long as videos, because like there's 22 seconds combined of intro and outro time. But yeah, just to get that note over, this is the last episode that the intro and outro will be in. Obviously in Advanced Warfare videos, Rocket League videos, Limbo videos, I'll still have the normal intro because I never go over 40 clips. The maximum I get on that is like 20. So lots to commentate on already. They had a chance there, but the game is 1-1 at the moment. We took the lead, and then they took the lead, and then we equalised through Untitled, who's been a beast this season. And then they did get another goal here, but that was ruled out for offside. So not a bad game so far. UDINESE are 14th, so we're home to 14th today and home to 20th. That is the last game in the episode, and also we've got away to Roma, which is going to be hard. But we do get this episode off to a start with a 1-1 draw with UDINESE, which isn't too bad of a result, but we maybe should have got 3 points there. And Niang says thanks for putting me in the team, and Alberto Brignoli wants to leave the club because he's never playing, only in the cup games. And Cali Leto wants to cancel his contract, and I saw what his overall is, 47 to 51, and I just released him because this is going to be the last season of Terni career mode, I think. Sorry that I won't ever get to play in any form of Europa, like a tournament in Europe, like Champions League or Europa League. But because of FIFA 16 nearly out, I'll obviously be starting a new career mode then. I know what team it's going to be, but you guys don't, so it's going to have to wait for a surprise. And the next game in this episode, we will be taking on Roma here at the Stadio Olimpico, and the first chance would come here as Gervinho should have headed it, but he completely missed it, and if he did get a header away, he would have scored. In the 44th minute, Strootman picks up the ball, pass inside towards Pjanic. Marquinhos chips it in towards Gervinho, and once again the Ivorian misses the target badly. And the 51st minute, Niang steals the ball, gives it to Ollie Martin Madsen. Great through ball towards Danny Narsing, who's one-on-one with the keeper, but unfortunately Esposito makes the save. Maybe earlier on in the season he would have scored that. And in the 56th minute, we win a penalty here. And at first I thought, yeah, this definitely should have been a penalty. From what I saw, Sidis kicked Mbiniang in the face. But what actually happened is Mbiniang kicked Driussi in the face, and he went flying for some reason, and we got a penalty. I don't know why the referee gave this as a penalty. I'm not going to miss it on purpose, because we are a smaller team than Roma, and they're a big team, so we don't mind snatching some points off them. But I didn't celebrate with Driussi. I did go to the trademark left hand side, which is where I go for most penalties, and we do take the lead at the Stadio Olimpico. So great to go 1-0 up here. If we could get a win in this game, then that would make up for the 1-1 draw against UDINESE, which maybe we could have won. And Sebastian Driussi gets his 3rd goal in the Serie A, which is good for him. And we carrying on our beasting form here, because as soon as they kicked off, they gave away the ball, and we were full of confidence as Gabriel Silva comes down the left hand side here. He waits before whipping in towards our goal scorer Driussi, and Driussi is now gets his brace as he heads the ball home to make it 2-0. Absolutely brilliant header by Driussi. Nice play by us to keep the tempo up. When we scored, we didn't take our foot off the gas. We kept it on, and we've got our reward here because it was a nice header by Driussi. Good pinpoint cross by Gabriel Silva. The goalkeeper did well to get near it, but he was never never getting anything onto it, and Driussi does get his 4th goal of the season. And in the 65th minute, De Rossi picks up the ball, gives it to Doumbia, back to De Rossi, not sure where to go. I put pressure on him. Massey wins the ball but then loses it. The ball finds his way to Strootman, who threads it through towards Gervinho. Rugani slides in, but Gervinho puts him on the floor and side foots it into the back of the net. So they decide to put some momentum on after we scored. I thought we could have gone for a 3rd goal, but when Roma scored here, that was kind of out of the window, and we had to focus on getting the 3 points, and we did indeed get the 3 points. We won the game 2-1, absolutely brilliant result for us. We did deserve it by having 1 more shot and 1 more shot on target, which was good. And then we had a U-Score monthly report. Only 2 players now. I'm not sure I'll ever get round to promoting these guys. Probably not, because their potential is, to be fair to them, none of them is going to be better than Suso. And 3 players come to us and say they want to be sold. Salif Danla, Alberto Brignoli, and Nicolas Viola. None of them are getting much playing time this season with all the players that I brought in because of the financial takeover. So I don't mind selling them guys to get a bit of money. Maybe get 1 more good player in. And the 3rd game in the episode, the game where all expectations are on us to win, home to CHEVO Verona. They're bottom of the league. They've played 14 games, only won 1, drawn 3, lost 10. They've got a goal difference of -13, and they get an average of 0.4 points per game. And if we are going to get top 6, which is my personal target, I know the target from the board is get mid-table, we have to win this. There's going to be no easier game this season, although when we play away to them, that should be quite easy as well if they're still where they are. But in the 5th minute, we would have our first chance as Narsing picks up the ball, plays it through towards Driussi. We might get an early lead here, but the goalkeeper, Fugini, makes a great save and they get it away. In the 11th minute, Farias picks up the ball. First chance for CHEVO as the ball comes in towards Belomo. He gives it to Palashi in towards Megurini, and the goalkeeper was baited out. They passed it back, probably should have scored. And in the 18th minute, we sampled probably why they should be bottom of the league. And as Leverovic picks up the ball, Farias the save there. And in the 53rd minute, the fans started booing because the ball was played through. And it's the visitors and the bottom of the league team, the basement boys, who go 1-0 up in the second half. Really disappointing. We shouldn't have conceded it in this game at all, and we probably should have scored by now. And Megurini gets his 1st goal of the season, so the fans were starting to boo us. I wasn't happy, and in the 66th minute, we had to respond. As Driussi picked up the ball, he runs down the left-hand side, avoids the sliding tackle, passes it in towards Danny Narsing, but his shot goes disappointingly wide. And in the 74th minute, Consigli picks up the ball, gives it to Gabriel Silva, a good chance for us to equalise the scoring. As Gabriel Silva passes it inside towards Driussi, he lets the ball bounce before striking on his left foot, and does strike the ball into the back of the net to put us 1-1. So even if the game did finish 1-1, I was still not going to be happy. If we came out of this game, then that would be an embarrassing loss. If we came out of this game with a loss, that would be very embarrassing, and we probably wouldn't get top 6. But we had to get a draw here when we went 1-0 down, and if we could got a win, that would probably what we expected. And we are 3rd now. Really good to be in a Champions League place. So if you did enjoy this episode of Terni Career Mode, leave a like, and I'll see you for the next one with no intro or outro very soon.